Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my ultimate favorite cars and the cars that I currently own in my inventory in Greenville. Now before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you guys never miss out on another amazing, banger, cool, anything video, really. And make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers, and everyone's support would be greatly appreciated. And subscribing is free, and if you want, you can always change your mind at any time, anywhere. And lastly, I'm really close to 1,000 subscribers, and if you guys aren't aware already, I am currently I have an active giveaway for 1,000 Robux on my channel. So I would definitely go. I would definitely recommend it, and yeah. So I'm going to be basically naming several stuff. I'm going to be basically trying out the cars, basically trying out some of the best cars, and then just cars that I have. I will just show it to you guys, and I'll recommend, and I'll give you guys some recommendations, and yeah, stuff like that. So starting off, I've got the Swag Wagon. You know, it's a collector's car, to be honest. I mean, there's nothing really bad about this car in general. I honestly kind of like it. It's such a meme car, you know. Gotta have the Got Milk wheels on there. Like, it's kind of obvious, but overall, this is it. You know, this is one of my first collector's cars. Next, we have KSI's Lambo. Now, it is just the basic Lambo. There's nothing special about it other than the wrap and all that and the license plate. But it is a collector's car, and it is a right-hand drive car. This is the second right-hand drive car other than the R32 GTR. And yeah, and this car starts up pretty good, actually. Sounds pretty nice. You know, if you have a Lamborghini or if you have one in the past, it's the same thing. Nothing different about it. Next, we have the 5 mil extraterrestrial Roadster. I have this one, and this is how you know from the exhaust in the back. And if you guys ever were in my past live streams, you know that, you know, when the juice comes out, that's my blueberry juice, you know. So yeah, you know, this car is probably the fastest car that I have right now, and fastest car in general. And with the convertible top, it actually looks really nice. You can actually see the interior. You know, you got the screen right there. This does have 4 seats, and honestly, if you can work your way with auto grinding and all that, and you can afford this car, I would highly recommend it. It is one thing that I dislike about it is that it's really hard to drive. It has ice tires, so basically it's very complicated to drive, and that's one thing. And you have to drive this car for a little bit to learn how to drive it, and yeah. But overall, I like this car a lot, and this is definitely a car that I will never be selling. But yeah. Next up, we've got the Plaid Performance Tesla Model S. To be honest, everyone really has this car. It's not something special that people don't have. Truthfully, everyone has this car. You know, nothing special about it. Tops out at 200 miles an hour. Next, we have this. We have the Toyota Camry Trd V6. And I like this car. It's a nice role-playing car, and I highly recommend this car if you guys want a role-playing car. You know, you've got the wing in the back. You know, you've got the red accents. You know, everything about this car is pretty nice, to be honest. Like, nothing, yeah. But yeah, I personally like this car a lot, and I can even show you a little bit. There's nothing special about how it sounds, but turn signal is pretty basic, but it is a pretty nice car for how it is. But yeah. Next up, we've got the Lincoln Navigator limo. I bought this car, and I haven't even really used it yet. I barely used it, but yeah, you know, I just have it, you know, for role plays and all that kind of stuff. But yeah. Next, we have just the Lincoln Navigator non-limo version. But yeah. Next, we have the 6x6 Gladiator. And if you guys don't know where this is from, the Stradman, you know, I got the Strad license plate. I did change the color of it, but I'm thinking about changing it back to purple. But this truck is actually pretty nice. You know, it does have a Hellcat engine in it. You know, it sounds pretty nice. Got the supercharger. And this does have a similar chassis to the Dodge Challenger and Charger Hellcat, and this thing's actually pretty fast for a 3x3 vehicle. I mean, a 6x6 vehicle. But this was a limited edition car back in the previous update. So if you did get it, I would hold on to it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. It was pretty expensive too. Next, we have my Ford Explorer that I use for role-playing when I'm a law enforcement officer. This is a sheriff's trim just because it doesn't have the ram bar in the front. And yeah, overall pretty nice car. Next up, we have the Honda Civic Type R. I've had this car ever since it came out. It's a car that I actually personally like and that I would love to have in the future. But overall, this is a pretty nice car, you know. Overall, it's just a really cool car. You know, it sounds nice. Overall, it just is nice in general. Next, we got the Blackjack Charger. I remember when this car came out and I was actually very excited. And overall, I love this car. This is one of the cars that I would never sell, or more likely never sell. It just sounds nice. And overall, is nice. You know, it's a nice car to have in general. Next, we have my 2021 BMW M4 Coupe. And overall, this is a really nice car right now. It's kind of dirty, but I love the BMWs in this game. I just wish there were more. The turn signals are pretty nice. And, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, the grill this, the grill that. But truthfully, you got to take a look at it. The grill is actually not that bad. Truthfully, it really isn't that bad of a grill. And, of course, there isn't any special BMW sound. These are the BMW sounds that we have for now. Next, I have the Audi A6. Overall, pretty basic, pretty nice, you know. Got it in white, and overall, pretty nice. Sounds pretty nice, too, actually. If I can get in it. Oh, there we go. Oh. Actually sounds really nice. Then we've got the same thing, but in an Avant version. Same sound, same chassis, just looks a little bit different. I actually like this car a lot. Next we have my Rolls-Royce Phantom, I believe. I don't exactly remember the trim for this one, but I got it in the Midnight Edition. And overall, I love this car. It's a Rolls-Royce, you know. We've been waiting for this car for such a long time. But yeah, I don't drive this one much anymore, but I still do drive it here and there. Next, I've got my Wisconsin State Patrol Chevy Tahoe. You know, it's just classic. You know, you gotta have the Tahoe in every situation. Nothing much to it. This is actually one of the only vehicles where you actually can customize these lights and the split lights and all that, and you can have different lights. You can have, which is one thing that I actually like about this car a lot, and that's why I mainly go with this Tahoe. Next, we have this Grand Touring BMW 3 Series. It is in an M package, which is actually pretty nice. I actually got this idea from Jay the Gamer. He's a fellow YouTuber and a staff of SGVRP, but yeah. Overall, this one's pretty nice. This one's actually pretty fast for a Grand Touring, and pretty cool car. Next, we have my M2, and I love this car. It's just such a tiny car, you know, can gap a lot of cars, and, you know, pretty good overall. But I love this car, truly. Next, we have the Nismo Nissan Gtr. I have had this car for such a long time, and I never sold it. I've had this car since winter of 2020. And overall, this car I would never get rid of. It's just such a lovely car. Next, we have the Ford Focus RS. This car came out recently, and I was waiting for this car for a really long time. I love the Ford Focus RS, and I would highly recommend this car. But one thing you also got to realize, it does make a little bit of a noise. Like that. It's whenever you usually shift. But overall, it's pretty nice. Right there. Right there. It makes that noise. It is sometimes bothering, but you know, it is okay at the end of the day. Next, I have my SVR Range Rover Sport 2015, I believe. Yep. And overall, I gotta say, this is such a nice car. I had to do the matching rims, and this does have a Hemi in it, I believe. Yeah. And it is a very heavy SUV, but it still is pretty fast. And I would definitely recommend this car. If you can afford it and you have the pass, I would highly recommend this. This is a car that not many people even know about. And so overall, it is a pretty nice car. Next, we have my Porsche. You know, just had to get it. It's just such a beautiful car. And sounds lovely on the startup. And it does sort of sound like the LFA a little bit, but, you know, it's okay. And then last but not least, we have my 2005 Bmw M3. And I just love this car. It's one of my favorite cars, and it's just such a beautiful car. For a good price, too, you know. It'll still gap a decent amount of cars, especially in role plays, because not even many people even know about this car or use it. Well, yeah, I would highly recommend this car for the price that it is as well, and the power that it has. But yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. You know, I would recommend every single car that I have, if you can purchase it or not. But yeah, really, all of these cars are wonderful, and you know, I think that they're all worth it at the end of the day. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah. That's it for this one. Make sure you guys go join my roleplay Discord, link in the description. Turn on post notifications, because I'll either be doing a live stream doing the giveaway, or I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my Discord. So, you know, just do both of those things. And lastly, subscribe to the channel, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!